In today's episode of Emotional Alchemy, a 42-day inner revolution, we're diving into the tangled emotion we've all felt but rarely want to admit, jealousy. You can pretend it's not there, you can call it something else, just annoyed or a little insecure, but jealousy has a way of slipping through the cracks, doesn't it? A backhanded comment, a bitter scroll through someone's profile, a sudden tightness in your chest when you hear someone else's good news. Jealousy isn't just about envy. It's a complex, layered cocktail of fear, inadequacy, entitlement, abandonment wounds, and grief over perceived loss. It reveals what you think you lack and what you believe someone else has taken from you. So, let's be bold. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to 858 Society, where self-discovery meets transformation. I'm Ariel, your certified master spirit life coach, here to help you unlock your power, heal from the past, and create the life and relationships you deserve. In this space, we dive deep into topics like dating, relationships, spirituality, and personal growth, all designed to empower you to step into your highest self. Whether you're seeking clarity, confidence, or connection, you are in the right place. Now, let's get into today's episode.
From a psychological standpoint, jealousy arises when you perceive a threat to something you value, typically in relationships or status. It's often linked to attachment styles, self-worth, and core beliefs shaped in childhood. Researchers like Dr. David Buss argue that jealousy evolved as a survival mechanism to guard resources, partners, and territory. In romantic relationships, it can be triggered by real or imagined competition, and ironically, it can cause the very rupture you fear. A 2009 study published in Emotion found that people with anxious, preoccupied attachment styles experience significantly more intense jealousy than those with secure attachment. And why is that? It's because jealousy in these individuals is not just about loss, it's about identity collapse. If your self-worth hinges on how much someone chooses you, any perceived rival becomes a threat to your very sense of existence. Now, what do the philosophers have to say? Jealousy is a mirror for the soul. In the Nicomachean Ethics, Aristotle distinguishes between thanos, which is malicious envy, and zelos, which is noble emulation. Jealousy in its lower form poisons the spirit. It contracts your energy and binds you to your own power. But when transmuted, jealousy can become aspiration, a signal of what you desire and what you believe is possible. It just hasn't shown up in your reality yet. Spinoza once said, "He who is aware of his own true worth is not jealous of the worth of others." Think about that. Jealousy only thrives in the shadow of self-abandonment. When you've lost sight of your own light, someone else's radiance feels like an eclipse. But in truth, they're not blocking your sun. You're just choosing to stand in your own shadow. From a spiritual lens, jealousy is separation consciousness. It's the illusion that someone else's blessing diminishes yours, that you are in competition with others, and that source is scarce. But spirit doesn't play favorites. If someone else has it, that means it's available in the field. It's evidence you see, not exclusion. Jealousy becomes your teacher when you stop asking, why do they have that and I don't? And you start asking, what within me believes I'm not allowed to receive that as well? This is not about bypassing. It's about recognizing that jealousy is an arrow pointing you to the desire you haven't yet claimed, the belief you haven't yet healed, and the fear you haven't yet transmuted. Neuroscientifically, jealousy activates the anterior cingulate cortex, responsible for detecting social threats and error processing. It also lights up the same neural pathways as physical pain. A 2017 study from the Frontiers in Psychology journal confirmed that jealousy activates the amygdala and the hypothalamus, areas related to aggression, fear, and sexual behavior. In other words, your brain interprets jealousy as a threat to survival. Not logic, not preference, survival. But here's the key. You're not at the mercy of your wiring. Neuroplasticity shows us that repeated thought patterns create well-worn trails in the brain, but they can be rerouted. So let jealousy be the signal you notice when you're about to walk a familiar toxic trail, and choose instead to build a new one rooted in confidence, high self-worth, and abundance for all. I want you to remember this. Jealousy is not evil. It's just raw, messy, real, and often misunderstood. It tells you where you've given your power away, where you believe there isn't enough, and where you haven't yet given yourself permission to want more. So the next time jealousy rises up like a wave, don't shame it. Don't pretend you're too evolved to feel it. Let it show you the blueprint of your longing, and then transmute that fire into creation. You're not less divine for feeling jealous, but what you do with that jealousy, now that's where the alchemy begins. I'll leave you with these 3 questions to answer in the comment section. What situations or people tend to trigger your jealousy, and what deeper belief do those triggers reveal? Where in your life have you told yourself that what you want is unavailable to you? And lastly, how can you begin to turn jealousy into motivation for aligned action rather than self-criticism or sabotage? I look forward to connecting with you in the comment section.
If today's episode resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to go deeper into your self-discovery journey, join my Patreon community where we explore transformative topics like dating, relationships, spirituality, philosophy, and more. You'll also find my beautifully designed digital guides filled with life-changing insights available on Patreon and on my website at 858society.com. Both links are in the description, and I can't wait to connect with you there. I'll be back soon with another empowering episode to help you unlock your fullest potential. I'm sending you much love and light. Take care, my friend.